The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Ridge is in a very difficult situation. When fans first look at it, Ridge is a very flowery man and lucky when it comes to two women loving him. But this is not really lucky for Ridge. He's tired of not knowing who to choose between Brooke and Taylor. Taylor is a woman who gives Ridge a more warm and secure feeling than Brooke. With Brooke, Ridge had been hurt so many times by her that Ridge wasn't sure if he could take it anymore. Ridge recently contacted Taylor to care for their daughter together. He and Taylor have become much closer, and sometimes Ridge finds that being around Taylor gives him a very peaceful feeling. Maybe Ridge had to make a quick decision no matter how difficult it was. Otherwise, letting two women fight each other is not a good way. In short, Taylor and Brooke are both beautiful and insightful women. Ridge was really tough because he had to be the first of these two. So after Stephanie's situation stabilized, Ridge left the Cliff House so he could think more calmly. Ridge did not immediately return to Brooke's side, even though the misunderstanding was cleared. The New Year's Eve incident between Brooke and Deacon was caused by Sheila's interference. Ridge has moved into Eric's mansion because at least he doesn't need to be pressured by Taylor or Brooke. Although Sheila changed the labels of Brooke's wine bottles, Brooke was also partly responsible because she called Deacon to her place. Ridge would have to think about whether Brooke would commit such acts again. In addition, Thomas and Steffi were also influential in Ridge's decision. He doesn't want his children to be influenced by their parents. Sooner or later, fans will hear the results of Ridge's pick, and everyone is wondering if Taylor or Brooke will live with Ridge for a while. Deacon knows that what happened to him and Brooke on New Year's Eve has affected Brooke's life a lot. When Ridge was angry with Brooke and moved out of their home, Deacon was a little overjoyed, thinking this was his chance to win over Brooke's love. But Deacon was wrong. Even without Ridge, Deacon wouldn't be Brooke's choice. Anyway, Brooke still loves Ridge very much, and she's trying to find a way to mend their feelings. Deacon realized that harsh truth, but he wasn't much disappointed. He respects Brooke and is willing to step back to support her. But the good news is that Deacon will find true love this summer. The love triangle between Brooke, Taylor, and Ridge has been going on since beginning of this summer, and it's likely that we won't know until the end of this summer what kind of choice Ridge will make. Besides, the emotional relationship between Jack and Lee also began to progress. Lee is angry at Jack for having an affair with Sheila and bringing their son home, but lies about being adopted. The two of them hadn't talked to each other for a long time, but perhaps Finn's situation will make Lee and Jack's relationship much better. Lee alone takes care of Finn, so it'll be very hard. If Jack can help with Lee, everything will be easier. Since then, Lee will also change her attitude towards Jack.